Alright, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my most honest advice for building muscle mass fast, because I read the YouTube comments and a lot of you guys think that I just busted out the womb being 200 pounds with 10% body fat, a 400 plus pound squat, or I took some magical steroid stack to get to where I am. But guys, I've been at this for 15 years, and half of those years, I did not know what the hell I was doing, and I guarantee you watching this video are making some killer mistakes, and I was making them for years, so do not feel bad. So the goal of this video is to tell you guys the brutal, honest truth on what it takes to get jacked as a natural lifter so you can hopefully achieve your dream body in a lot less time than it took me. The first big realization that I've had after years of training is you need to have a combination of working hard and smart. So let me explain what this means. Now, working hard equals how much output, how much energy, your exertion at the gym. Now, I go to gyms in Las Vegas every single morning, and I'll look around sometimes between sets, and it's just shocking to me how few people actually train hard. Like, holy shit, nobody just puts in the work. It's like everybody wants to have an incredible body and take a shortcut, but they're not willing to actually put in the work. I will hardly ever see people at the gym squat heavy and deadlift heavy, push themselves on compound exercises. This is the foundation to building muscle mass, and if you're skipping these because they're hard or you're tired or you just don't feel like it, you are never going to see results, especially if you have average or below average genetics like myself. Combining with this, if you just work hard but you don't work smart, all that hard work is going to be a waste of time. Now, my definition of working smart is knowing what lifts to prioritize. Now, for example, if you are not squatting and deadlifting and heavy barbell rowing and doing barbell overhead press and barbell bench press, if you're not prioritizing these lifts in your routine, you are not training smart. Now, if you're not tracking your lifts and making a conscious effort to get a couple percentage points stronger on all the key lifts, you are not working out smart. If you are not utilizing the balloon method, which means you're triggering the 3 science-backed ways that your body builds muscle mass in every single workout, you are not working out smart. So you really need to combine both working hard and working smart to maximize your genetic potential. So if you watch this channel, I guarantee you're gonna train smart. But to ensure you're working hard, a little action step is hire a really high-level trainer, even if it's for one workout session. Let's say you can only afford one session with a really great trainer. Understand how hard that you trained in that session and then apply it to all the workouts that you train with yourself. Like one of my first leg day experiences with Charles Glass, I realized I was not training hard enough on leg day. Ever since that experience, I trained so much harder on leg day, and a year and a half later, I now have over a 400-pound squat. I brought up my quads so much. I brought up every weak point of my legs because I had that experience, and now I know to train harder on leg day. I was not doing leg press the way that Charles Glass has all of his clients do leg press. So this is what he has Mr. Olympia winners do and IFBB pros, and this really made me look at leg training in a whole nother way. So we're on the leg press machine, and he has me doing the heaviest weight that I could possibly do for 12 repetitions. So he's actually helping me a tiny bit, and it's absolutely brutal. So I get done with my first set, and then he tells me, you know what? Now do a bunch of bodyweight walking lunges. We did about 20 or 30. He goes, go down to that machine, which is probably 20 to 30 feet, and then go back with your hands on your head doing bodyweight walking lunges. The first set, I literally thought I was going to die, and then he tells me we have 5 more sets and proceeds to load more weight on the leg press machine. The second big realization that took me so long to understand and learn is the power of nutrition. Now, calories in, calories out is the most important factor. When I just clean up my diet and I eat clean, a few things happen which has an incredible compound effect for you building more muscle mass. Number 1, more energy levels. Number 2, better hormone levels. And this becomes so important when you say are past the age of 25 and 30. Now, let's think about this logically. If all that matters is calories and you compare one person's hormones, let's say person number 1 has 3,000 calories and 200 grams of protein. Protein comes from mostly protein shakes, and the rest of the calories come from Kit Kats and Snickers and donuts. The other person has similar macros, but they're eating clean foods, 80, 85% of the time. Of course, they're having the occasional cheat meal, that's fine. Who do you think is gonna have more testosterone? Who do you think is gonna have more human growth hormone? These hormones, the circulating hormones in your bloodstream as a natural lifter, are so important. If one guy has 1,000 levels of testosterone, the other guy has 400, that is a dramatic difference in your energy levels, your strength, and just how much muscle mass your body is going to be able to build. So the power of eating clean has always helped me so much. All right, so guess what? Everything I've told you in the video so far does not mean a damn thing if you are stressed out and you are not sleeping enough. Now, stress is the ultimate gains killer, and every single time where I lift consistently in the gym, I'm eating pretty good, and I don't make gains, it always falls back to two things. I'm not sleeping enough, and I'm stressed out. And that's because cortisol is the ultimate gains killer. Cortisol will literally destroy muscle mass instead of build it, the exact opposite of what you want to happen, because it's gonna lower muscle protein synthesis, it's going to decrease testosterone levels, and nobody performs optimal in a high stress state. So you guys need to be grateful of what you have. Don't stress out. I could make an entire whole series of videos on different mindset techniques and ways to trick yourself from not being stressed out. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to hear them. Two other huge X factors are water intake. Your muscles are actually mostly water, so it is in your best interest to at least drink a gallon of water every single day. Drink a ton of water during your workouts. Never work out when you're dehydrated. And then, of course, another huge X factor is supplementation. So my go-to supplements is, number one, I'll take Superhuman pre-workout, and that's because I train in the morning between 5:30 and 6 a.m. and I'm pretty tired. I work long hours, I work late into the night. So taking pre-workout really helps me train harder even on days when I'm tired. Now, recovery is so important. Number two, I'll take Superhuman protein just to give myself an extra 40 to 50 grams of protein. It's so annoying to eat 200 to 250 grams of protein. So Superhuman protein, it's a 100% whey isolate. It tastes amazing and it digests amazing. Hands down the best protein I've ever had in my life, and that's from my company Alpha Lion. Number three is Superhuman Post. Creatine and leucine, so important for recovery and just initiating muscle protein synthesis post-workout. So those are the three big ones that I recommend if your goal of building muscle mass. So the big question everyone has, how long does it take to actually build a ton of muscle mass? Now, I'm 6 foot, around 200 pounds at the time of making this video, around 10% body fat. I can squat 4 plates, deadlift 5 plates, and bench press 3 plates. So I pretty much hit all of my fitness goals. Now, 7 years ago, I was nowhere near these goals. In fact, I was squatting about 2 plates max. I was benching a little bit less than 2 plates, and I was deadlifting like 2.5 plates. So it took me about 7 years of doing the right thing to really see the results that I am happy with today. Now, the punchline is, how long does it take? Who the hell cares? Do things the right way and you're gonna get to your goal as fast as humanly possible. You cannot control your genetics. There's a lot of variables involved. So time is gonna go by regardless. So who cares how long it takes? Just put in the work and you're gonna see results as fast as scientifically possible. And we are up to today's amazing giveaway. Now, on the last video, loyal subscriber CT declared Anabolic Cookie Collision the best tasting protein he has ever had in his entire life. So I want to get it in the hands of one of you guys. So all you have to do is comment down below where you are from, and I will select one person in the first 24 hours to win a full-size tub of Anabolic Cookie Collision. For everyone else that does not win, or everyone else who wants to try any Alpha Lion supplement and want to support myself, I'm the co-founder of the company. If you didn't know, simply use that code TROY20 on anything at alphalion.com. You guys will have some huge savings. So anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys on the next one. If you want a really good video to watch that you may not have seen yet, I recommend you watch the 5 lifting mistakes with the legend Charles Glass. I'll link that over here, and I will see you guys on the next one.
No gains, you ain't lift no weights.